branch right here. 1, 2. Down, boom, sideways, boom, like this.
Ooh.
Not only am I trying to beat you, but I'm also trying to injure you for life.
Whoa, I did not expect that.
This is Bubishi, also known as the Bible of karate, because it's the oldest historical reference to fighting techniques from Okinawa, the birthplace of karate. And today I would like to see how you would apply these techniques for actual combat.
That is Erik Paulson, world champion before the term MMA existed. His students include Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, and Josh Barnett.
And why I'm asking you is because a lot of modern karate practitioners have no idea how to use these techniques for fighting. Because when karate was modernized, it transformed from self-protection to sport. And many of these techniques are banned in the sport. But I have a feeling that you know how to use them. So I'm gonna show you a couple.
Okay.
And let's see what happens.
All right.
This is number 1.
It's from here, it's from the tie up, and then it's the reverse throw here. Wrestling uses something they call a Metzger. And judo's the same theory. And silat, they go forward.
Oh, so this is in several martial arts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Capoeira has it. If you kick me.
So I kick, bam. Oh.
So jab cross.
I jab cross?
Yeah, like this. You could also do it off the front.
Same.
Yeah, like that.
How would you then follow that up on me? Yeah.
Whoa, I did not expect that.
To a knee bar, probably.
Thank you for not breaking my knee. Next.
It's going to be a jumping scissor throw. If you jab, boom, like that.
Okay.
It's here. And then you finish it.
Ah, that's the knee bar right there.
Guys don't fall to their hand. They just jump and they break the leg sideways.
So the key to not breaking your friend's leg, if you practice this, is
landing on your hand.
So let's say I do, yeah.
It's here.
And that was the hand right there.
So I could also come here and then do a lace leg.
Those leg locks are nasty. Next one.
So if you jab.
I jab.
The first thing you do here is here. And then usually the finish is the shin right here. All of your nerves are right here. So when you go, you put your shin on the nerve.
That was interesting.
Yes.
Ouch.
Let's say Aoki. Mike Tyson did it. So this is a shoulder bump, like this, and then this is the wrench, and then they'll elbow. Now Aoki, he'll slide down to here.
Aoki?
Yeah, Aoki is one of the Japanese fighters, and he used to always try to break your forearm. I don't like it because it's career ending.
Yeah.
So not only am I trying to beat you, but I'm also trying to injure you for life. Now here, dangerous. Elbow, it's a wrench.
Yeah.
And then usually the follow-up.
Love it.
Yeah. Pucks out to the eye jab. I use this all the time against knife attacks, or if somebody grabs.
So I grab.
Right off the bat. Or if you punch, you get to the eye.
So my reaction now is kind of like that. How would you then follow that up? Okay. Easy.
Double.
Right.
You could do jab cross.
Yeah.
And then this way.
Oh, yeah. Like.
Let's do that again.
Yeah. Wow. So I go bam, bam.
Oof. This is a wrench right here. And then the throw is.
That was like Steven Seagal.
Wow. A bastardized version. He's for real. He is the real deal. And he's a big man. So his Aikido works for him really well.
Some people think it looks unrealistic because of the flipping and the rolling.
Yeah.
But that's just because I don't want my wrist broken.
That's right. That's right. If he doesn't go with it, then the arm will definitely pop.
Yeah.
Good for self-defense.
Okay.
Anytime somebody comes up behind and bear hugs you, the first thing I do is right here. Bam. First shot. So when you practice, you hit the leg and you squeeze for training. And you hit and grab.
Bam.
Yeah, so you practice, you take a nylon sock from a woman and you fill it full of sand and you hang it from a doorknob. And you practice hitting and grabbing. All it is this. It's right here, first shot.
But then my natural instinct is to grab your wrist.
Boom. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bad idea.
That shot. First shot, even here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually off of a Maigeti, and then we run it.
Yeah.
Or if you round kick me,
Yeah.
this is a shelf.
Oh.
Woo, ninja. If you front kick, boom. Maybe you'll hollow and catch. The shelf just comes here.
Oh.
Or this is the shelf.
Like the leg is resting on a shelf. Yeah.
So if I pick up your knee,
Yeah.
and we use the knee, boom, to get this.
Switch grips.
And then the throw.
Yeah. Interesting.
Shelf.
Yeah.
Cowboy throw. Yeah, so basically I put my foot in your belt knot and I throw you over my head.
Okay.
You want me to, or I could do it on the ground.
Should I be afraid?
Well, you're gonna eat shit a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here, let's do it here. Usually when you stand up,
Like I want to ground and pound, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could hold here
Yeah.
and I pull.
Oh.
And then I fold. Then I come up to the S mount. Yeah. The first thing I would do if somebody grabs me is to just go straight to the eye.
Like a distraction.
Yeah, just like Bruce Lee. First thing, bang, eye jab.
That might be enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Or the other thing is you go here. Or right here is there's it's your radial nerve and you just hit
Yeah.
it. You hit it a couple times.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
The same thing here. There's a bunch of nerves and you hack like this.
Oh, that looks kind of like a down block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also here, this is a gunting.
This way.
Leopard's paw.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Realistically, that would be the easiest.
What if I just keep holding that?
Oh.
Maybe you just. Yeah.
blast double?
You always want to do a blast double.
I mean, it's the easiest when we have a 50% chance of winning or losing on our feet because of striking. You can get caught with a kick or a punch or a ridge hand or an overhand or a back fist. But when we get to the ground, at least I'm going to try to mobilize you or I can hit you and I can submit you.
Many people want to avoid going to the ground.
Because they don't know the ground. The easiest way to stabilize a fight is to get someone on the ground, unless it's two people. Then I don't want to go.
You want to run, right?
I want to always run, but I want to fight to the outside.
Okay.
So if it's you and another guy, I'm gonna bang, and I'm gonna get to the outside,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna line you guys up.
Aha,
Fighting
yeah.
you here.
So I'm
and
blocking.
Then I go to
Yeah.
this guy, I fight you, and then I go back to you. But I don't. I put you on a line.
Yes.
I don't fight you.
At the same time.
Yeah. So I go here, one, and then two. Double sweep. It's simple. I push.
Yeah.
Then I foot sweep. Then I foot sweep. And then I foot lock. Or knee on belly.
Yeah.
To punch.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do is take my hand and I'm just gonna push and then pick. Yeah, it's really easy to do. Switch your lead.
Yeah.
Hip, and then pick.
Whoa.
Circle.
That's so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You could also, same thing, you could also drop like that. Some styles, when they teach it, go down to your knee.
Me? Like I'm doing it?
Yeah, and they use this.
With the forearm?
Yeah, and the only problem with that is as you start to do it, see, now they take your back. So if you have my neck, two halves, and you go to knee, boom, I go like this, and then I head it down. The other one is if you grab,
Like this?
same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoop. Oh. Different variations from the same.
Different entries, common thread. You've got to learn the technique, rep it out, isolate it into a drill, and then have a live go under a pressure test.
Yes.
I would just do this, throw right hand. It's a split.
So you're kind of blocking?
Jab.
Yeah.
So it's this.
You are blocking and striking at the same time.
Also this.
I see.
Because the guy fires, boom, right? And if I miss, honk.
Yeah.
So the head, and then bang, first shot. You always want to aim.
For this point?
Yeah, just like this. Barely hit it. That's it.
In a downward motion.
Yeah, just a little. Just all I got to do is clip your chin.
It's like you want to open up my jaw.
Yeah, or I hit you here.
Would that be for the knockout?
Knockout. Yeah, straight down, boom, sideways, boom. But my old boxing coach went boom. The guy was dropping, and he hit him here, boop, and he woke him back up. The guy's like, ooh, came right back. Old karate, like here, right? This is the
Yeah,
technique.
yep. I actually learned this exact technique in Okinawa.
So if you're down on my guard,
Yeah.
and you're on your knees,
Yeah.
and you decide to stand up,
Okay.
the dummy sweep,
Oh, the same principle.
Yeah.
Why do you call it a dummy sweep?
because it's dumb. And you feel like a dummy when you get swept with it.
Yeah.
Some people call it the stupid sweep.
That's what I was going to say. It feels stupid.
Yeah, I mean, watch. Stay down.
Okay.
So, look.
Here?
Yeah, and just push my knees.
Pull and push.
See?
Yeah.
I have to fall. And then you go, man, that's so stupid. I feel like a dummy.
Yeah.
I mean, modern day, I think those would be how those would be used. You can always look at those and go, hey, that's very similar to.
Yes.
So you have to assimilate to what you already have or what you know. And the thing is like, it always looks good when you're practicing the technique, but then when you do it in combat, it doesn't look anything like it, or your timing's off and you still get hit. You might still get it, but you're still gonna get hit because it's combat.
Yeah.
The best thing you could do is pressure test. Is the biggest difference to get better at karate, to get better at kickboxing, to get better at boxing, to get better at grappling. You have to spar.
And then maybe start to incorporate some of these more ancient techniques that we did
100%,
today.
yeah. That's the martial aspect to martial arts. So as a grappler, you have to have striking. As a striker, you have to have grappling. Like, that's what's exciting, is like you're always learning, and you have to have almost like a childish mentality. And you have to rekindle your passion and your love for martial arts.
Yeah.
Someone said, do you ever get like sick and tired and bored of what you do? I go, no, I love every second of it. I love all the different arts. I don't pick and choose one over the other. Some days I walk in, I love the fact that I could strike. So I like to hit the heavy bag and spar. I like to box, I like to kickbox, I like to clinch spar. And then some days I like to come in and just do wrestling and judo and try to throw and take each other down. And then sometimes just get on the ground and just roll and try to submit each other. And then other times getting on the ground and putting the gloves on and punching on the ground, because that's the reality-based sparring that you need to do, is the ground and pound.
Maybe that's a good topic for our next video.
Striking on the ground and how to defend against striking on the ground. You should always be consciously aware when you're on the ground. Like for me, because I fought, I'm always in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I'd be getting my face punched in right here. Like prime example, if you're in my guard. Okay. And if I want to go for an arm bar, I reach under. But as soon as I reach here, you punch my face. Bam. And so if I'm not thinking about getting hit in the face, then things aren't reality-based, because ground and pound is pretty scary. Punching erases your memory.
Okay.
No, it really does.
Right.
If I am in your guard and you tell me 5 things you're gonna do, I'm gonna sweep you, I'm gonna armbar you, I'm gonna choke you, I'm gonna take your back, I'm gonna take your leg. Repeat those 5, and then they start repeating it and you start punching their face, they go into oh shit land.
Yeah.
And then they forget everything. And then they go into defense mode.
So just because you're on the ground, don't forget you're striking.
Yeah, don't forget that someone's gonna be laying leather and trying to punch your face, and they don't care what belt you are, and they don't care what you know.
A punch is a punch.
Punch is a punch, kick is a kick. Armbar is an armbar, a choke's a choke, a neck crank's a neck crank, ankle lock's an ankle lock, toe hold's a toe hold.
Makes sense. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was a true pleasure and honor.
Thank you.
Yes.
That was fun.